Hi, this is Teacher Katrina and welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn more about teaching English online or starting your online teaching business, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and click that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on anything. In today's video, we're going to discuss Cambly introduction, video and application process. This is to help you avoid the mistakes that I made when I first made my application and hopefully get you hired. If you haven't already, please check out my video for the Cambly requirements. It's in the description. And also, if you're signing up for Cambly, the link is below. It will take you directly to the tutor page so you can get started and we can work on this application together. I have all the hints and tips that you need to fill out your application to the best of your ability. So let's get into it. We are back on the tutor sign up page. You will click the tutor Get Started here to start your application process. So you get paid weekly via PayPal. You can tutor anytime, anywhere, and you can make a global impact. You will be teaching students from around the world. It's 24/7 online English language learning. So you can literally log in anytime. Now let's move on to the Cambly tutor profile. What you will add to your tutor profile. This will be visible to Cambly when they are approving your application, and also a lot of it will be available visible to students. So when the students come online, they can see you and your profile and they may pick you. So your profile is an important representation of who you are, what you can offer students. So let's have a look. The first part is you include your basic information. I have some slides written up here. They're helpful. I'm probably going to include them on my website. Basic information, display name. Mine is just Katrina M. That's for my middle name. You probably ideally don't want to give your surname here. You don't want students finding you outside of Cambly, where you are from, and your date of birth. I don't know if this is visible to the students, but anyway, your date of birth, but the other things are. And then your profile photo. So for your profile photo, you're going to have to include a friendly looking headshot. It's been proven that if you smile in your profile photo, you are more likely to be chosen according to Cambly. So you're most likely to be chosen by students. So it's best to show your full face and top of your shoulders, smile and have a good high quality photo. You're more likely to be chosen. Then we move on to the video introduction, and this is really important. The video introduction, Cambly takes this very seriously because this is the only way they get to know you really in your application. You know, a video is really a good way of getting an insight into the personality and what your teaching style is like, and so it is important to have a good video introduction. So this lets students know what they can expect from a lesson with you. It should highlight your teaching style, expertise, and your personality or your interests. It should be a friendly and welcoming video because many students are afraid. They may not be good or confident in their English abilities at all. And it's just a way of inviting them in and saying, you know, relax, it's going to be fine, by being friendly and welcoming. Now, Cambly themselves suggest 1 to 3 minutes for the video. I have seen videos that are maybe 20 seconds long and they still get approved. I made the mistake at the beginning. I made a very short video. I can't remember how long it was, but Cambly told me that the video was too short, and that was the reason why my application wasn't approved. So if you encounter a situation, you know, save yourself from making the mistakes that I did and the time by just taking the 1 to 3 minutes. I know 3 minutes is really long, but even taking more than 1 minute just to make a good video and highlight these your qualities, and don't be afraid to brag because this is what you're showcasing the student, right? And you want them to pick you. Dress smart, or just cover your shoulders, and you know, you can dress casual either. Dress smart is what Cambly was in the guidelines, but they also say, you know, it's okay if you dress casual as long as you don't wear any hats or sunglasses, or you cover your shoulders because you're going to be talking to people from other cultures who may be sensitive to what you're wearing. And then also to have a very tidy background, good lighting, and no distractions. So this should be ideally in your classroom that you will go to every day when you were teaching on Cambly. And brand yourself. So why should they choose you, basically? And how are you different? And that's the video introduction. So you're going to give the profile photo, your video introduction, you're going to give now specialities. I don't know if they still have this as a section. I don't see it on my profile personally, but maybe they still have it. Even if they don't, it's a good idea to use some of these in your introduction or the about you, like who you teach or whatever, so that you can, you know, further define your teaching style. So that you can use these. Basically, we have business English, maybe you teach business English, or friendly conversation, grammar instruction. These are all things that you can include. Test prep, or teaching idioms and slang, correcting speech, public speaking, whatever you're good at doing, you can just include that in your profile. And then you add your introduction. So you say hello, and this is just a written introduction, and you introduce yourself to the students. This is what the students see when they see your profile. Besides, they're going to see the little introduction. So it's going to be very short, make it very brief. It's only 1 or 2 sentences. I just gave some pointers here. You can say who you are, what you do, who you teach, and your teaching style. They're just examples of what you could say in 1 or 2 sentences. That's probably pushing it, but if you want to include 1 or 2 of those things, it's the place to do it. It's going to be part of the reason, you know, when they look at your profile, they're going to see that introduction straight away. So it's good to grab their attention here. Teaching style. The next part is your teaching style. I just listed some possible examples of what you can include in when you are writing your teaching style. So for example, teach at their current level, identify their strengths and weaknesses. You can talk about developing that teacher-student relationship, or tailoring lessons, patience, kindness, correcting errors, correcting pronunciation, whatever it is you do, you can list it here. And then there's the about me section. So that's like, oh, wow, I like this, and I enjoy this, and I have a passion for this, and I am this type of person. My skills are, you know, so this just expands on your introduction. Again, is really, really brief. Like the whole tutor profile takes you 15 minutes tops. So, well, that's what Cambly says. So, I mean, even if you spend 15 minutes on this, it's just a few sentences. Languages, you choose your language and your dialect. So British English, American English, or whatever it is. And then you add additional languages, if you have any. Then add work experience and education. So they have a title, a tag, and a description. The tag is essentially what area. So maybe you work in finance, or you worked in beauty or something like that. And you can just put it in, and just a little description on that. Just so you know, I see lots of profiles and they haven't even this stuff filled out. A lot of these are extra parts to the profile that were added recently, and people haven't even filled them in yet. For new people who are starting at Cambly, they'd want to fill out their application fully when applying, just for best results, for a better chance of getting hired. But there's a lot of old profiles that haven't even filled out all this stuff yet. So you can really take advantage of this, you know, and this area and the space to just talk more about you and why the students should choose you. And then the last part, not the last part, I don't know if it's the last. Yeah, it is actually, it's like the end of your tutor profile. You add your teaching certificate, whatever that is. I have a TEFL. I don't know, you could probably add some other teaching certificates there. And then why do you want to tutor on Cambly? This is not disclosed to students. It's for Cambly's reference. What I would say here is that a lot of people who are on Cambly they love to travel, and that's why they join Cambly. You know, they're digital nomads. And I have some reservations about saying, oh, you know, I'm on Cambly because I want to travel. I think that online ESL companies I'm not sure about Cambly itself, but some online ESL companies want you to really take the job seriously. And if they think you're just, you know, you just want to travel, then that can actually negatively affect your profile or their view of you in some ESL companies. That's why I tend to avoid, you know, the whole I want to travel, so that's why I want to teach online. So because I love traveling myself, but I don't really want to provide that as a basis of why I want to join this teaching platform. So I don't know, you can try it if you want, but here are some other pointers you could say. You could say you have a passion for helping others, for example, you have teaching experience, you love languages, you want to meet people from other cultures, you want to make an impact, whatever it is, you can list it here. They were just examples that I thought of, and that's it. Then Cambly will ask you to do a connection test. So they just list the high internet speed connection, built-in or external webcam, good lighting, and microphone or headset. I'll leave a link to all the different items below, like webcams, lighting, and microphone or headset, so that you can be fully prepared and you can have all of that equipment ready for the connection test. And that really concludes your Cambly tutor profile. It's super simple and straightforward. It should only take you hopefully 15 minutes to do. For privacy, refrain from adding your personal information such as your email or your phone number or your social media, Skype, because you're not supposed to take students off the platform, and you know that's against the rules. So that's really it. Now I want to show you my tutor profile so you can see what it takes to get in, and trust me, it's not like my profile is not amazing or anything like that. Here is my Cambly tutor profile. Let me show you the video. I said I am friendly and I like listening to others. I can help you improve your English fluency. Let's speak and learn English. It's really basic about me. I didn't even make a full complete sentence. Tut tut. Teaching, traveling, and coffee. English, Irish, and Spanish. Work experience, nothing. Education, nothing. These were things that I didn't have at the time when I first signed up. You can have featured testimonials where students will say amazing things about you, and also your TEFL. This is a new thing that they can leave testimonials as well. So let's have a look. This was my video. This video is really nothing special. I know I said this many times, but it's not very special, and even the lighting seems pretty poor in this. So just have a look at it and see what you think.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm an online English teacher. I've been teaching for 4 years now, on and off, while I was in university. So I've graduated now. I'm a full-time online ESL teacher, and I have a blog. I really like to write and to travel. I'm hoping to go to Vietnam at some point. I love meeting people from other cultures, getting to know them, talking and having a laugh. I will correct your grammar mistakes or whatever you need help with, and yeah, we can just have a fun, nice conversation. So I hope to hear from you soon, and thanks for listening, and please choose me as your teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I should end my YouTube video like that. Goodbye. Yeah, so as you can see, that's not very special, and I've said that so many times, but I would recommend, because I tend to not follow any script. I'm just like, okay, let me just talk, and it doesn't really work for me that way. It's better for me to prepare pointers about what I'm going to say. If I did that it would have turned out better, and also if I had better lighting. It was obviously evening time at the time I made that video. So yeah, just, it's not perfect, but it worked, and your video doesn't have to be perfect. Make it as good as you can, and I didn't even go 1 minute. If you can make 1 minute, that would be even better. Of course, there are people who get a job at Cambly and they have videos that are less than 1 minute and way less than 1 minute, but just for your own application to hopefully, you know, get in, try and aim for the 1 minute recommendation, at least 1 to 3 minutes. That's it. It's really simple. That concludes this Cambly video. I hope you found it helpful. In the next video, I want to talk about Cambly Kids and the application process for that, so I can help you through your application if you want to apply for Cambly Kids. If you found this video helpful, please like and write a comment to let me know. Also, if you're interested in learning more about teaching ESL online or starting your online teaching business, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.